And we are back at Paganello into the women's division. SUI taking on one tribe under 17. Couple of junior mints battling it out here. First one goes out of bounds. I am Stefan Rabazzo, and I'm here on the lovely Rimini Sands with Christina Obermeyer. Christina, how are you this wonderful morning?
I'm really great. Watching some Ultimate, enjoying the sun, and just getting the first spring feelings in.
Is this your first Paga?
It is,
Oh,
indeed.
and me too. Here comes SUI. And quickly they find their way into the end zone. And they're on the board there, Christina.
Yeah, some sticky hands there from all that SUIrup. I just talked to one of the captains, Paula, or probably one of the leaders of the team, and she said it's a SUI, like Switzerland, because they're from Switzerland, and then SUIrup,
Okay.
like the syrup.
SUIrup.
Whoever.
Putting on the syrup.
They didn't like us very much with that kind of name. Like, try saying that time and time again. It's not going to work out.
Yeah, they're messing with our tongue-twisting potential. Anyways, that was a nice goal by SUIrup. Zora Glauzed with the goal. The captain, 18-year-old, as they all pretty much are. Christina, you mentioned these are, I said junior mints, but one tribe in their name, they say they're under 17, but this Swiss team also officially under 20 team.
Yeah, just from their own players form that they filled out perfectly. Gotta say, everything's filled. The oldest player is a 19. There's a lot of 16-year-olds.
Same age as me, the oldest one then. Inside throw, one tribe gets one sticky hand on that. Noemi gets it again. Inside, and the hand knocks it away. Great defensive play there by McCroskey, but they're talking about it. No, it's back. So it must have been a strip or a foul, as it remains in the hands of one tribe. Shanti Rita goes up the line but can't get anyone to stick there. Big shot and caught in the middle. Handy job there. McCroskey handles it and throws it for score.
I want to say she wasn't the intended target, but caught that with two hands and then finds Hinkle in the end zone for the break.
Yeah, I think there's some potential, you're right there, that may not have been the intended target. But gotta be good to be lucky. Sometimes you get away with things, and McCroskey helping SUIrup to ensure that they got away with one there.
Good start for them, 2-0. Not clean yet, both teams dropping. Just got one or the other instance, but SUIrup just started off a little better. See if one tribe can get it back.
So, Christina, your first Paganello, you drove here from Vienna. How was that drive?
It was fun. I didn't actually drive from Vienna. I drove from Carinthia. I was already there, so it was only 5.5 hours.
A wee 5-hour drive. Here comes one tribe. Ooh, just gets a great catch on that far sideline, in fact. And then the move up. Bids coming all over the place. No surprise. Bisetti that time hanging on. Now, Gloria. Big backhand does get all the way around, a little bobble, but hung on to. Giordani moves to the sideline and then up line. Camilleri. Ooh, Great inside throw again. One tribe. Oh, and they put it together well there. Go down 2-0 and then bring out the highlights to get onto the board.
What an amazing grab there on the break side. And very patient and some nifty throws, and you can really see that one tribe team, they know their way around the sand and not bothered by the wind at all, it seems.
Not at all. They're working it well, certainly on that second chance there. A couple of the break throws we saw a couple in a row, and great athletic ability. So you got in late last night. The party was already kind of going.
Yeah, I caught up. Didn't have a problem with that.
Okay, good.
But you've been there for a little while in Rimini?
To Paganello.
No, you've been here for a couple of days.
Oh yeah, well I mean I got to Rimini yesterday morning, but I was in Bologna 48 hours before that. I'm acclimatized now to what to expect in Italy. Lots of gelato, of course. We'll keep you up to date with our gelato adventures as always. As SUIrup kicking it back upfield. Gamma Ray looks for the backhand, didn't like it. Then does give a low received backhand. Hinkle gets it upfield. Leading throw into the end zone. And SUIrup getting it done there. Celebration hug as that one's Hartman receiving.
Indeed. Hartman also on the under 20 squad that got gold last year in the European Championship.
Yeah, in the mixed division.
Mixed division, exactly. As was Hinkle. And probably one or two other players on that team. Do you think Rindlisbacher as well?
Yeah, that's a name that we were saying for sure. Even Glauza, I think, who scored the first goal, I recognize her name, I think, from that team as well.
There's a lot of siblings there as well. I know Mona Hartmann has a brother.
Yeah. There's definitely multiple Hinkles.
And there is definitely multiple Hinkles on there. Even a twin brother for Paula.
Ah.
But still in the women's division and watching the girls do it on their own.
Watching the women take it into gear here in the women's division. First game in this division. And the run through block by Ackerman. Pick up. Rindlisbacher and bid. Almost into full scorpion there with the heels kicking up after the sand was hit.
Just a little bit too far. Probably too excited to get going that quickly.
Faking the backhand. Ooh, the big shot was available for a second. You could see the thought process almost. And now the big shot does go, and well weighted. Lots of ground gained there. Under 17 slow down as Romeo spins around, and one throw later, they've given it back, but are they talking about it? Stall out is the indication, which would be a turnover either way.
Just the question is where of the placement, like where the disc will stay, and I do think they accept that the stall out and disc will.
So right back into the hands of Ramona. She goes deep for Glauser, and that one well over the head.
Yeah, another one overshot just a little bit. The wind is pretty strong as well today, and as you can see, we have this tent on the other side. It also just makes it a little bit weirder.
Weird and windy, yes. It makes the wind swirl and change at different points of the pitch. On one tribe, far sideline. Fanti moved it on. Romeo right back towards Fanti, but that one's dropped.
And
And the Swiss.
And after 2 quick pickups, they're gonna take their time now. Maybe punch in their 3rd option.
And Swiss. Nice backhand inside. Quick continuation. I'd like to see that. Look up field and blast it. And right in for goal. You get that kind of turnaround. You get 2 or 3 passes that go through the hands that quick, and the whole offensive possession just looks easy.
Beautiful switch of field position as well, and then Glauser in the end zone. 3rd time around. That one works. Very different to the other ones, but we see that beautiful inside shot, and then the continuation to the break side. And once you're on this break side, it's just playing catch.
Yeah, you've done all the hard work to get to the side of the field where you've got the advantage of the wind. But this wind keeps swirling. Is it blowing in our face officially? Is it coming into the camera?
I think so.
Officially, I guess that's what's happening, but it's kind of going over our head because the tent takes up a lot of that wind. Scores 3-1 for SUI. And one tribe goes down to ground there, keeping that in the hands. Giordani. With the around just barely in the hands. Bayocchi gets one across, and then Hinkle flies through the area to get the block.
Yeah, she baited that a little bit. Left just enough space for herself to run through in the right moment.
Gamma gets to Huber and straight in for the goal. The double happiness, the bookends for Hinkle as she gets the block and the goal, Christina.
It looks like there's a lot of composure on that Swiss team. They know each other well. They know what they're doing, and they're just always seem to be in the right position at the right time. Let's see.
Here's another look.
Pick up the disc quickly, get it up the line. That far side, and then a perfect continuation for Hinkle, who's just in a good spot.
And a good spot indeed. It makes it 4-1. A timeout by SUIrup, and we're going to take a break too. We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my God! Somehow they do it!
Back to the Rimini beaches of Paganello, the 33rd edition. I'm Stefan Rapazzo here with Christina Obermeyer. Paganello number 33, coming at you from the women's division. 4-1 lead, Sui over one tribe. And thanks to you joining us on this wonderful day. Always a good time to remind you to become a patron and easily do those other things, the liking and subscribing, Christina. That's just so easy to do. I just did it.
Yeah, it's the quickest thing. If you're already watching the video, just push one button, push another one, and then there's this little bell that you can click, and then you'll get notified on all the videos that we're posting. And there's going to be a lot from Paganello this weekend.
Yeah, Content City. Stay tuned for it all coming your way. One tribe. And the wind is picking up as this day moves on. Big shot goes up, and it's too far. Good chase there out of the legs of Romeo, but the throw was always a little too much power on it.
Trailing and over the head, that's so hard to catch. And that first shot just too high again on that other side. Really good position for One Tribe now.
Can they put an end zone offense together here? Fanti gives it the throw for score and overshoots.
Those inside shots have been working out so well for them, but the difference here in the end zone is that there's no more shelter from the tent, and the wind just takes it with it and just pushes it out the side and the back.
Here comes the under. SUIrup. Get the big gainer. Zeli gets the gainer again, middle of the field. Glauza. Front corner, that's in for a goal, and it's Ackerman doing the damage this time. Swiss starting to show they've got some good form here.
Yeah, it's really impressive. The kind of flow that they create from the vertical stack, especially because it is really windy, and the defense isn't bad. Like they're really like pushing them as well. They're the limiting options, but they're taking the SUIrup are taking the options that are here and just doing all the right things.
One Tribe got a new brand, I think. They were another club. They were called something else before. What was One Tribe called before? People in the chats, let us know. I like their new kit. They've kind of got a little Maori design on the externals, but I quite like the logo itself. It looks kind of like a fist, closed fist, but I would love to know more about that as well.
There's so many Italian programs, especially in the junior section, that I really can't keep track. If anyone in the chat knows, happy to know more about that.
And One Tribe coming out here, Paganello 24. Hump fakes, gets that under, working hard for everything under duress is Giorgio Romeo. Centers. Camilleri. And now into the hands of Baiocchi. Oh, and throws just too far, almost too safe. Keep it way away from that defender, but it was just too far away from the intended receiver. Shot for goal, and that one is in. And the Swiss, off the hands of Hinkle, make it 6-1.
Yeah, Gamma easy as it gets into Hinkle. They got a little bit lucky on field position as well, as that disc rolled away. But that's the trouble with resetting to the back, right? If it doesn't work out, you're gonna give up a short field, and then a team like SUIrup just will take it, and will make you regret playing it this safe.
Now, is this a halftime indication happening here? Looks like it must be.
Indeed. And
So
it is 7-1, as the score indicates on the stands, which makes a lot of sense. If we're playing to 13, 7-1 would make it a point half. See the juniors coach coming onto the field and giving some advice. I'm not sure if it's an official under 20 team, but
Official or not, it's a great interest would be taken by that coach. If he's the official coach,
He is the mixed coach. He was the mixed coach last year, at
then
least.
I'm sure even whether this is a fun tournament or not, when you got like 80% of the players are on your greater campaign, you're still going to take a keen interest in the development of how they play together. So 7-1, second match of Paganello. We get a couple of lopsided ones to kick a tournament of this magnitude of that's almost in our booth. Look, you can see us. That's how close the disc is. Can you believe it? Picked up.
I was a bit scared, to be fair, because that disc picked up wind quickly.
I was ready to lay out Christine. I was never fearful for a moment. Rita Fanti picks it up.
I would have loved to see you leaping over the table in your computer to get that disc. Now we're figuring out brick rules.
And they've got him worked out. Fanti. Ooh, the deep shot was there. I would have taken it. But I would have taken a lot of deep shots that probably shouldn't be taken. Fanti, high stall count. She needs to do something. And what she ends up doing is turning it over and giving it away to SUIrup, who will attempt to pour it on even further here. And they do it in one throw. A Rindless Baja backhand cashes in, and SUIrup are swirling here.
Another very good position given up by one tribe. They did hang on in the beginning, and it did seem like a rather even game, but then there just seems to be some more connection on that Swiss side.
Yeah, a couple years of experience, of course, life experience. They're 2-3 years older at that adolescent age makes a big difference as well.
One or the other gold medal.
Yeah, and exactly. A team that's 2 or 3 years older than you and mostly gold medalists from the European Championship, you get your hands full. And the poll goes up. The under-17s from Torino, from one tribe, get things going, and a little bit of a lane poach there by Hinkle was enough to distract into the drop. Now Mona Rindless Baja leads it out in front. Lopez back to Rindless Baja. And Hinkle finds some room in the corner, and SUIrup, they just keep looking better every point right now, don't they?
Yeah, they really started into the, got themselves into that game now. They started off a bit low, just going with the flow, but now just taking over. Really good work there from both sides, from both sides of the disc. Really barely any arrows anymore, where we saw one or the other drop or overthrow. They really dialed themselves into to not do those. And I mean, it is the first game of the tournament, right? But for both teams, they still have to find their groove. Just took SUIrup a bit shorter to do so.
Yeah, SUIrup. Will they be able to compete to take this division as a junior team? That'd be a big ask, but hey, they look great. I mean, I saw some of the rosters in this women's division. There are some strong teams, but I would love to see if SUIrup can kind of swing with them. We get a jingle we're hearing that must indicate near end of time. As the pivots by Fanti. She's got to get rid of it. In jeopardy of another stall out, she hangs one up and she gets the bailout. This song gets me all fired up, Christina. It used to be associated with a beer advertisement with hockey theme back in Canada. And it makes me excited. Not as excited as this. And that one's eaten up. Can the SUIrups swing it back the other way? Glauza goes down to her knees and picks it up. Hey! Widen around. Paula. Strong hand there. And that one off the hands of Zeli.
Zeli just not quite there. Even got the gloves to give some extra friction. But not quite there this time around.
So Fanti is in a familiar situation where she's getting a high stall count. She spotted the poach there well and put one right onto the face of Bayoki, the intended receiver, who she got. Then the next throw to look back for Fanti is off target. And now the SUIrups will have a shorter field. Inside throw to Glauser, and too much inside on that one.
They're trying to isolate the person in the front of the stack, and it just did not quite work out as well as it did before.
Fanti with the disc.
You can see some desperation on her face.
And the knockaway there. Another chance for SUIrup. Low throw, caught and handled by Ackerman. Upline cut comes, Sabrina is there, and that's Sabrina Zeli puts it in for the goal, Christina.
That was quick work. Bit of struggle, more than we saw before. Like maybe some lucky catches for one try, but some very good use of the poach. And this one just took a little bit longer, was a little more intense. Does seem like there's another timeout on the field.
Does indeed seem like there's another timeout on the field. But we're going to keep working right through the timeout. Working on overtime as we always do. Next game we've got in the open division. Jet Set will be taking on AUTB Fire. Or, no, is it AUTB Fire?
I think it's an AUT team.
Yeah, it's AUT Hive.
Hive, exactly.
So a big one there. And in the open division, certainly Jet Set, one of the rosters to watch. A Jet Set club team that we've seen over the years, over the last 2 years. Last year specifically gets stronger. And they brought some friends.
They did. I heard they were trying out people for their beach campaign.
Okay.
Because also, I do think ulti.TV will be there.
Where's that? At WBUCC?
WUBCC, the World Ultimate Beach Club Championship. It's gonna take part in October, September.
In Portimao.
In Portimao.
We will be there indeed.
It's gonna be a big one. And so Jet Set won the Belgian Championship, and they want to be winning some more titles.
Also, they picked up Lander de Craan and Sofiane Bontemps and Alexander Spalholz.
Yeah.
And
well, that's their tryout. This tournament is their tryout.
Gaetan Van de Broek. It's not a tryout. They're on the team. They've made it already.
Ah, no.
So next throw for one tribe. Can they crack another one on the board? Nice pickup there.
Gotta say that one tribe team moves very well on that sand.
Oh, and just out the back. Leading throw. Sticks to the chest. McCroskey gets one and jammed it into the underarm of Gamma, and she can't hang on. Tight mark now by Gamma, but the under, beautiful throw to find Romeo. Romeo wants the inside again. And what a throw, a bid by Hinkle, but again into the hands of one tribe before the next throw gets knocked away.
A bit lucky there, but so well to keep composure and get that disc. Again, nice grab from Hartman as well.
Hartman, and then the next throw hits off the hands and goes to ground by Hubert. The Italians, one tribe, trying to go through the hands. The big shot goes off, hangs well, not long jumped in, but close. Romeo. And the next throw does make it in, and they're on the board. It's Camilleri with the goal, and one tribe has something to celebrate late in the game.
10-2. We'll see that again. That was such a beautiful put, the backhand outside, which was caught just in front of the goal line and then popped in. Hinkle trying to get a hand in there, but just too little, too late. And gotta say that, like the way they put the disc out into space and how they move on the beach, you can see that it's not their first time here.
Not their first rodeo, maybe their first Paganello at this age, who knows?
Well, there is an under 15
Grazie.
division, so it might be that, and I do think there has been one before, so it might just be that they've been playing there when they were 12, even younger.
Which is very possible. Next year they're going to have an under 4 division. That's not true. But it is impressive that there are 5 divisions here. Glauser. Gets the under, leading through. A little too much mustard on that one.
Yeah, again, that end zone, the disc just gets quicker and quicker down there.
And back in play for one tribe. Fanti has nothing to throw to. Sticks it deep, and that was her only option. It had to hang a little longer for sure, but there was really nothing to throw to.
It's a very congested space that one tribe is working through.
And the Swiss back in their hands now. Ackermann led it forward to Glauser. Glauser backhands into the center. Now the leading throw into the goal. And Ramona Rindlisbacher throws that one for the goal.
And again, such good work going from one side to the other and everyone just clearing out of the break space, having one person come back and then just the continuation, as easy as it gets, and just really, really nice to watch them play. On the other hand, one tribe, they do have some good options, especially some of their throws are very talented, but I do think it's a mixture of a bit of exhaustion and also very good defense that they just don't connect on these shots.
And Sam Murphy has been in the chat from a long time ago. Was one tribe called Alligators? I think that maybe that is correct. Maybe they were the Alligators, and that is now who has become one tribe. Good to see you in the chats there, Sam Murphy. Good to see Sam Murphy anywhere. As one tribe, let's see if they can turn that hold into a run. Oh, take the deep. The deep is open, and they still spin around. I'm not giving coaching instructions, I swear. And nice bid there by Zoe Lopez to give that one back to SUIrup. Hartman leading throw and on the money to Hinkle. Just sent a frozen rope laser throw, no curve on it.
That isolation for the first person in the stack just works out so well for the Swiss, and there's not a lot of stuff you can do against it either. I do think positions were off a little bit, but like if you have this one person, especially if it's someone of the caliber of Hinkle, just put the disc anywhere. She'll get it.
There's only one thing you can do: tremble in fear. There could be other reactions.
Is that a movie reference? I'm just not
No,
educated
it's not.
enough to get it.
It's not a movie reference. There's multiple adjectival iterances of response to fear, but that's it.
That might be it. Game point.
That might be it. It is game point. 12-2. The Swiss can put it away here. And the pole goes up, hanging, and puts a little dent in the earth. And Fanti has the open dump, doesn't like it right away, leads to goal. And well defended there. I think late, the receiver tried to play the body and then play in and then run out, but too late. SUIrup, Glauza. Leads. Oh, that was almost a friendly fire body to body, but they backed out just in time. Leading throw for goal. This could be the game, and it is. The game-winning score out of the hands of the 84 shorts, but I can't get, who was that who threw the goal? Christina.
So,
any which way, that is game.
it is. It's Paula, but we don't have a number 4, so maybe Paula Rohrer. Could be. Anyway, it was a team effort.
Yes,
SUIrup
indeed.
just swept them off.
Yeah, top to bottom, a lot of names contributing there. Hartman had a game. Hinkle had a game. I mean, Gamma was playing good. There's good play all over. As you said, there's Glauza. You can really just, looking at them giving high fives right now, you realize how many of them were great contributors, Christina.
Indeed, just a very bright future for Swiss Ultimate.
Indeed. And a bright future for you. If you have the day off, you can stay tuned to ulti.TV. Games all day long, as we said. Next up into the Open Division. So thanks for joining us, and make sure you're back for that next one. For Christina Obermeyer, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ulti.TV.
give me a try, give me a try. Just give me, give me a try, give me a try, give me a try.